What's going on, y'all? What it is. So let's go ahead and slide on this topic. And the first thing I want to say, man, is I've gotten so many emails in regards to the Kim Porter situation for my video on yesterday. I'm talking about a plethora of emails, about 25 to 30 emails, guys. It's crazy. But I got this significant email from my plug out there in Los Angeles. Remember, Gossip of the City had reported that Diddy had been taken into custody and questioned about the passing of Tupac. And so I reached out to him, and he's just now getting back to me about this situation. But there's some added information that will blow your minds. Now, according to the OG out there in the Los Angeles area, that's what I call him, my OG, because that's exactly what he is. That has ties to the game, ties to the hip hop industry. He's basically saying that he's been told that Diddy has been questioned by the feds at least twice in the past 2 weeks. He's been questioned about the passing of Kim Porter, and he's also been questioned about the passing of Tupac. So before I get into this email, because there's some real heavy stuff right here, I want to say that everything that I'm about to read to you and convey to you is all alleged. And even though I trust the OG to the 10th power and he's never steered me in the wrong direction, doesn't mean that these accusations and this information is not frivolous. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into this email. And it says here, hey man, my bad on taking so long to get back to you. I was extremely busy with the kids and doing family stuff. Just so you know, I did some digging, and I have been told that Diddy has been brought in twice for questioning within the past 2 weeks. I was told he was first brought in and questioned about the passing of Kim Porter after an unknown source sent 2 private recordings to the feds of Diddy going off on Kim in an argument dating back to 2016. According to the insider, Diddy was accusing Kim of being in possession of sensitive material that belonged to him. It was told to me that the recording was heartbreaking, and you could hear signs of a physical struggle that took place between the two of them, with Kim telling Puff to get off of her and telling him to get out. Also, in the other audio recording, Puff can be heard telling Kim that if anything goes into her book about anything associated with his personal life, then good luck with that. Wow, that's crazy as hell, y'all. So moving along, Kim then asked him, what are you gonna do, put $1 million on my head like you did Pac and Big? And she says, you know what you told me, you know what I saw, and you know how you used me to cover up transactions and intel. Diddy responded by saying, I see what you're trying to do. And then Kim said you bragged and incriminated yourself in songs. And then she alluded to a song that was on Black Rob's album called Muscle Game that dropped in 1999. Now, speaking of Black Rob's song in 1999 called Muscle Game, guys, if you go look it up, you clearly can hear Diddy talking about, you don't want to mess with me, I'll put $1 million on you, right? So I believe that's what Kim is talking about. And Diddy did definitely say that on that track. Now, it's imperative for you guys to know that Diddy said this after the passing of Tupac, let alone Big, right? So this is very interesting to say the least. Now let's move along with the email. I have also been told that Keefe D was asked about Kim Porter. Keefe D claims he has talked to her before because she was around Puff when they were together, but also says he had a one-on-one conversation with Kim back in 2008, but did not expound on it any further. It is to my understanding that Diddy was questioned in LA about Kim Porter, and that someone who was close to Kim provided the recordings to the FBI, with the understanding that they have more damaging evidence that Diddy was thoroughly involved with the passing of Kim, Pac, and Big. The insider made it clear that they have more video and audio dating all the way back to 1992 when Diddy was with Uptown that was recorded on cassette and VCR tapes that were later converted to DVDs and enhanced audio equipment, then later transformed onto multiple USBs. I'm also told that Diddy was questioned last week about being involved with the passing of Tupac and was played the recent recordings of Keefe D's confessions when he was arrested. In one of the recordings, Keefe D acknowledged that Andre Harrell felt guilty later on in life about the passing of Pac and Big and was in the process of working on a book to tell his story as well. Keefe claims Andre reached out to him. Then shortly after that, Andre passed. Keefe says Andre was present when the deal was made between Keefe D and Diddy. I'm told that the most significant recordings of Keefe's latest arrest was obtained by TMZ but will not be released to the public. TMZ has only released what they have been authorized to release. The FBI is working overtime to recover Diddy's financial records from 1994 to 1998. That's all I've been told by now. All I ask is for you not to blow my cover. I'm feeling a little pressure. I can tell the temperature has changed when I'm around certain people. So that's it for now. If I come across some more info, I will shoot you an email. All right, y'all. So you guys heard the email. I just read it to you in its entirety. Like I said, all of this is alleged. You can take this information and do whatever you want with it. I'm not trying to convince you guys that this information is accurate nor true. Now, there's a lot of interesting information within this email, but one thing that I want to point out in particular is the fact that within this email, they alluded to the fact that Keffe D supposedly had a conversation with Kim Porter. They had a one-on-one conversation back in 2008. Let me read to you all something about when Keffe D started talking about Tupac. So it says here, Keffe D first spoke about his involvement in the shooting with the Los Angeles police in 2008 for immunity in a PCP ring case. His confession was later reported in a 2011 book, Blank Rap, by Greg Caden, a former detective on the case. LA Weekly further reported his comments in a cover story. Now, if this information is true, that Keffe D recently told the feds that he had a conversation, a one-on-one conversation with Kim Porter back in 2008, I find it very interesting that he didn't start talking about his involvement with Pac's passing until the year of 2008. But hey, I'm just trying to connect the dots here. Doesn't mean that it has any type of correlation with one another. But anyway, I'm gonna let this go right here. I want you guys to drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about this information. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, peace.